Hello everyone, this is CAN and today we are going to talk about an important part of our channel, and that is the result of our monthly activity. So every month we have several signals for our VIP members, and we are going to talk about how well our analysts have performed in the previous months. Now let's take a look at here. As you can see, we pinned the result on top of our channel and we have several pictures to discuss. These are the signals, and then we have the number of signals and gross profit, how much you would make if you spend $50 on each entry in our signals, the ratio of shorts and longs, and win rate. Now let's talk about each of these pictures individually and see how we perform in the month of September 2024. As you can see, we have listed all our signals on this one picture, and these numbers are generated from Cornix. Cornix is a robot which automatically follows our signals and sends the orders to the exchange, so our members don't have to follow the signals manually. Of course, it depends on the member, and most people just simply prefer to put the orders manually on their exchange. But we use Cornix in order to have the results completely automated, so our team can get the results exactly like how it happens on the exchange. Okay, so how does this work? When a member has a capital of $1,000, we suggest that they put $50 on each entry point. So this entry here means that we had two entries, and if it's 100, it means the member got onto both entries, and if it is 50, it means the member got only on the first entry. Now let's see what happened. We have our first signal, dusk. It got two entry points, which meant that our members got $100 invested into this signal, and the leverage they used was 5x. And that was a little bit hard in the beginning of the month because it had a negative result on the portfolio. But what we should know about trading is that you should never get disappointed. You should work hard and never give up. So the second signal, one entry point, and then first target. We got 47% of profit. And then second signal, Alice, both entry points, 3 targets, and we recovered the loss we had on the first signal. Again, another loss on a short on Rune, negative 3%. So the first week was a little bit challenging, but let's see what happened. Our analysts tried to capture the swing trades. Our analysts tried to catch the correction in the market, and they had several longs ready for the pump. We had Link, Joy, Near, LTC, and as you can see, profit, one after another. And we had a very good week on the second week of September. At that point, we were into a lot of profit, and we had more confidence to send new signals. The third week was a little bit hard again because we had 2 stop losses. But then the analysis team got back into the market, and then more profit. So in total, we can say that we had 27 signals, and out of that 27 signals, we had 22 profits and only 5 losses. And that means that our win rate was around 81%, and our gross profit was about 600. Now, what do these numbers mean? Let's check them out. Okay, so our win rate was 81%. What it means is that if we had 100 signals, 80 signals hit profit. Or if we had 10 signals, 8 of those 10 signals hit profit. Now, because the market was bullish in September, we had 70% of our signals on long positions and only 30% on short positions. It's important that each trade jumps on the correct side of the trend in the market. There are so many channels that only send long signals or only send short signals, but it's very important that you follow a channel that actually knows what they are doing. Now, as you can see, we had only 3 profits on our signals because it's more realistic. We don't jump on rainbows. We don't want to give signals that had 10 profits and never actually realize those profits. So the first target was around 40%. It means 40% of our signals hit at least target 1, then 30% hit target 2, and finally 25% hit the final target. And this is how we accumulate our profits. The gross profit is the accumulation of all the percentage that you see on the signal. So it's like 600%. But what does this really mean? You have to take a look at the net profit, which is here. So if you put like 5% on each entry point, this is the real profit you can make by the end of the month. First, you went down into negative, and then the capital was raised 20%. 20% is a really great number for a trading team, because if you make 5 to 10% consistent profit, that means you're really professional. Forget about the dream sellers. In reality, this is what happens in the market. Now let's take a look at this real profit graph and see what it really means. If you put $50 on each entry point on our signals, you can see that in the beginning your $1,000 capital may go down a little bit, like $50 in loss, but then slowly comes up to more profit. Now, you should know that if you make 5 to 10% profit every month, that means that you are a very successful and professional trader. Channels that give more than 20% profit every month are actually rainbow sellers. There is no reliability in their methods. And also, in real life, if somebody can make 20% of profit every month, all the hedge funds in the world would try to kidnap them and learn their methods. But if you can make 5 to 10% profit consistently, that means that you are profitable, and in long term you can make good profit. Now, we told you that our signals accuracy and win rate was 80%. That means that 8 out of 10 signals hit profit. Because of that, our members take more risks in order to make more profit. So if you can tolerate more loss on each signal, you can use higher leverage to make even more profit. Because as you can see, we are using 3 to 5x leverage and only putting $50 on each signal. Some members have better risk tolerance, and because of that, they can actually make more than 20% each month. We are going to publish another result at the end of the October to show you how our analyst team actually did. Each month you can check the result of our Telegram channel and see how we did. If you have any questions, you can write down in the comments, and also you can reach out to our Telegram account and ask your questions there. Have a good day.